Growing your own vegetables is more than just a hobby. It's a way to connect with nature. Imagine stepping out into your garden and picking fresh tomatoes for your salad. There's nothing quite like it. The taste of homegrown vegetables is unmatched by anything you can buy in a store. Gardening also offers numerous health benefits. It provides physical exercise, reduces stress, and gets you outdoors. Plus, you know exactly what goes into your food. No pesticides or chemicals, just pure natural goodness. Did you know that gardening can improve your mental health too? The act of caring for plants can be incredibly therapeutic. It's a great way to decompress after a long day, and the satisfaction of seeing your plants grow is immensely rewarding. Starting a vegetable garden might seem daunting, but with the right guidance, anyone can do it. This guide will take you through the process step by step. By the end, you'll be ready to grow your own vegetables at home. The first step in your gardening journey is choosing the right location. Location is key to the success of your vegetable garden. Most vegetables need at least 6 hours of sunlight each day. So find a spot in your yard that gets plenty of sun. Consider the convenience of the location as well. You'll be visiting your garden regularly, so it should be easily accessible. You don't want to trek across your yard every time you need to water your plants. Make sure the area has good drainage. Vegetables don't like to sit in waterlogged soil. If your yard tends to collect water, you might need to build raised beds. These can help ensure that your plant's roots don't get waterlogged. Lastly, think about the soil quality. The soil should be rich and fertile. If it's not, don't worry. You can always improve it by adding compost or other organic matter. Now that you've chosen the perfect spot, it's time to prepare the soil. Soil preparation is crucial for a successful vegetable garden. Healthy soil leads to healthy plants. Start by clearing the area of any weeds or debris. Weeds compete with your vegetables for nutrients and water, so it's best to remove them. Next, loosen the soil. Use a garden fork or tiller to break up the soil to a depth of about 12 inches. This helps the roots penetrate the soil more easily. It also improves air circulation and water drainage. Add organic matter to enrich the soil. Compost is a great option. It adds essential nutrients and improves soil structure. Spread a layer of compost over the soil and mix it in thoroughly. If you don't have compost, well-rotted manure or leaf mold are good alternatives. Test the soil's pH level. Most vegetables prefer a slightly acidic to neutral pH, 6.0 to 7.0. You can buy a soil test kit at a garden center. If your soil is too acidic, add lime to raise the pH. If it's too alkaline, add sulfur to lower it. With the soil prepared, you're ready to select your vegetables. Choosing the right vegetables for your garden is important. Start with vegetables that you and your family enjoy eating. There's no point in growing something that no one will eat. Consider the climate and growing season in your area as well. Some vegetables are easier to grow than others. If you're a beginner, start with easy-to-grow vegetables like lettuce, radishes, or zucchini. These vegetables are hardy and have a shorter growing season, so you'll see results quickly. Think about the space you have available. Some vegetables, like tomatoes and cucumbers, need a lot of space to grow. Others, like carrots and beets, can be grown in smaller spaces. Plan your garden layout accordingly. Don't forget about companion planting. Some plants grow better when they are planted next to each other. For example, tomatoes and basil are great companions. Basil can help repel pests that might otherwise attack your tomatoes. Do a little research to find out which vegetables make good companions. Section 5. Planting your vegetable garden. Planting your vegetable garden is an exciting step. It's when your vision starts to become a reality. Start by mapping out your garden. Use stakes and string to mark out rows or beds. This will help you keep your garden organized. Follow the planting instructions on the seed packets or plant tags. Some seeds need to be planted directly in the ground, while others should be started indoors and transplanted later. Make sure you plant seeds at the correct depth and spacing. Water the soil before planting. This helps settle the soil and provides moisture for the seeds or seedlings. Gently place the seeds or seedlings in the soil and cover them with soil. Press down lightly to ensure good contact between the seeds and the soil. Label your plants. This is especially important if you're growing multiple types of vegetables. Use garden markers or wooden stakes to label each row or bed. This will help you keep track of what you planted where. Now it's time to focus on watering. Section 6. Watering, the lifeblood of your plants. Watering is essential for your vegetable garden. Too little water and your plants will wilt and die. Too much water and their roots can rot. The key is to find the right balance. Most vegetables need about 1 inch of water per week. Water your plants early in the morning. This allows the water to soak into the soil before the heat of the day. Avoid watering in the evening, as this can lead to fungal diseases. Use a soaker hose or drip irrigation system to deliver water directly to the roots. Water deeply and infrequently. This encourages the roots to grow deeper into the soil. Shallow, frequent watering can lead to shallow roots, making your plants more susceptible to drought. Check the soil moisture regularly. Stick your finger into the soil up to the second knuckle. If it feels dry, it's time to water. Mulch can help retain moisture in the soil. Spread a layer of organic mulch like straw or wood chips around your plants. This helps keep the soil cool and reduces evaporation. With proper watering, your plants will thrive. Section 7. Maintenance, keeping your garden thriving. Regular maintenance is key to a healthy garden. Start by weeding regularly. Weeds compete with your vegetables for nutrients and water. Pull them out by hand or use a hoe to keep them under control. Mulching can also help reduce weeds. Fertilize your plants as needed. Some vegetables are heavy feeders and need extra nutrients. Use a balanced fertilizer or compost tea to give your plants a boost. Follow the instructions on the fertilizer package to avoid over-fertilizing. Keep an eye out for pests and diseases. Inspect your plants regularly for signs of trouble. Common pests include aphids, caterpillars, and beetles. Use organic methods to control pests, such as neem oil or insecticidal soap. Remove any diseased plants to prevent the spread of disease. Prune your plants to encourage healthy growth. Remove any dead or damaged leaves. For plants like tomatoes, remove the suckers that grow between the main stem and branches. This helps the plant focus its energy on producing fruit. With proper maintenance, your garden will flourish. Section 8. Fun facts and tips for a successful harvest. Did you know that some vegetables can be grown in containers? If you don't have a yard, you can still grow vegetables on a balcony or patio. Tomatoes, peppers, and herbs are great options for container gardening. Companion planting can improve your garden's health. For example, planting marigolds with your vegetables can help deter pests. Marigolds release a scent that repels many common garden pests like aphids and nematodes. Mulching has many benefits. It helps retain moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. Organic mulches like straw or leaves also add nutrients to the soil as they decompose. Plus, they give your garden a neat and tidy appearance. Harvesting your vegetables at the right time is important. For the best flavor, pick vegetables when they are ripe. Overripe vegetables can become tough or bitter. Use a sharp knife or scissors to harvest your vegetables to avoid damaging the plants. With these tips, you'll have a bountiful harvest. Section 9. Encouraging words to stay committed. Gardening is a journey. There will be challenges along the way, but don't get discouraged. Every gardener faces setbacks. The key is to learn from them and keep going. Remember, gardening is a process of trial and error. Celebrate your successes no matter how small. The first time you see a seed sprout or harvest a ripe tomato is a moment to cherish. Share your successes with friends and family. They will be impressed by your gardening skills. Join a gardening community. Whether it's an online forum or a local gardening club, connecting with other gardeners can provide support and inspiration. You can share tips, ask questions, and learn from each other's experiences. Keep a gardening journal. Record what you plant, when you plant it, and how it grows. Note any problems you encounter and how you solve them. This will help you improve your gardening skills over time. Stay committed and you'll reap the rewards. Section 10, a humorous conclusion, the adventures of home gardening. Gardening can be full of surprises. One year, I planted zucchini and they grew like crazy. I had so many zucchinis, I didn't know what to do with them. I gave them to friends, neighbors, and even the mailman. I made zucchini bread, zucchini soup, and zucchini noodles. I was practically swimming in zucchinis. Then there was the time my dog decided to help with the gardening. He dug up all the carrots I had just planted. I found him happily munching on a carrot, dirt and all. It was hard to be mad at him when he looked so pleased with himself. Gardening is an adventure. It's full of ups and downs, but that's what makes it fun. So roll up your sleeves, get your hands dirty, and enjoy the journey. Who knows, you might end up with a zucchini surplus or a carrot-loving dog. Happy gardening!